Hi, I'm Jane Esselstyn.
I'm Ann Esselstyn.
And today we're cooking out of
Be a Plant-Based Woman Warrior.
And we're cooking off page 173, which is apple sage pan-fried tempeh. And it's a yummy, tempeh is so good when you can make it in a way that you like it.
If you don't know tempeh, you got to try it.
Yeah, just give it a go. Some people say, oh, it's bitter. Well, it's bitter if you eat it like a mushroom's pretty sad alone. But this is a lot of flavor on this one. So the way that we start this one is I was chopping, maybe top shot, you can see here, Wade. I was chopping the tempeh and my mom said, Jane, I never know how to open the package. Show them how to do that.
It's just these packages drive me crazy.
Yeah.
And so Jane is so good. She's got to be a demonstrator.
Well, I just don't care. There's a package, so I go about one length of a chunk, and I'm like, all right, that's opened. I'll just cut that a little later and just pop this one out, and then I cut along the edge, and the edge, and the edge. Like I don't.
Oh my gosh, that's so much easier. Jane, when I do it, it takes me forever.
I know, and people
should have directions on how to open things.
Just get it out. So that was sharp. So then I like to cut it in the width that I like, which is, I don't know, roughly a centimeter, which is not a 1/4 inch and not a 1/2 inch. And the more surface area you have exposed, the more flavor can cling to it. So give it a lot of real estate, give it a lot of land, give it a lot of space. And, oh, thanks for getting to that one. And then once you have your tempeh cube, look at all these tempehs. I'm doubling the recipe, by the way. It's usually just 1 8-ounce pack, but when we had to do the demo of the second one, we doubled it. So what you do is you have I'm just saving a step of adding all this to a bowl with some tamari. It's our soy sauce. And I'm going to put a little hint of, smell that?
Liquid smoke.
Liquid smoke. It just makes it taste like just that great umami, smoky flavor.
What do you think, about a teaspoon?
No, I think about a 1/4 teaspoon. Well, yeah, I'll go a little more than a 1/4. I mean, this is
half a teaspoon.
This has been 2 little wee half caps. I mean, so little, because a little smoky goes a long way. All right, so then we just add these in. We could have done it all in a bowl, but then the bowl would have gotten dirty, and then we just have more clutter up on our counter here as we're trying to cook with you. So I'm just going to have these little tempeh pieces get all soaked full of tamari and liquid smoke. You could have used smoked paprika, which I have right here. Smoked paprika is another option. We love our smoked paprika, and I might just put a little sprinkle for good measure, so we have a little bit of that flavor as well. All right, so while I'm cooking this down, this is going. My mom is going to do the apple sage portion of this.
I'm getting to work now.
Yes, and I'm going to make in control of what's happening because I've doubled things. So I've got to communicate my doubled amount.
What's first?
Let's go with 2 tablespoons of applesauce. I think I only have 1 there, so make sure you're using. Yeah. Grab another one. Make sure you're using sugar-free, like no added sugar. That was like half, Mommy.
Jane, because there was more than a half.
Okay,
one there.
There, good. Okay, and then 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. That's just going to help everything hold and cling when we get it in.
Tastes good.
All right, and then 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. Maple syrup is optional, by the way. If you don't want to go with that sweet, you don't have to. And all I'm doing here,
and 2 of apple cider vinegar.
No, 2. Stop, because it was 2 teaspoons. That's 3 teaspoons in 1 tablespoon. So you can just put it. That's fine.
I will put in all of it.
And 1 teaspoon of dried sage.
When I start going on tablespoons, I keep going. Teaspoons seem like pathetic.
I know. It seems puny.
All right.
Look at this Top Shot yum.
Jane, now what? A little pepper.
Crack a little foam pepper in there. Not too much, just like a pinch. That's good. You got a lot in there. And then stir it up with a fork. The timing is perfect here because what we want to do is we want to have,
I use a tovolo.
what we want to do is have you can hear it now. Wait, can you hear how it's sizzling? That means that all of the sauce has sort of been cooked off of the bottom of the pan and it's clinging to the tempeh. So the tempeh is now just pan fried with the tamari and the smoke, liquid smoke flavor. So I'm going to turn this off. Yeah, off. And, ooh, doesn't that smell good? Can you guys smell that? What does it smell like?
I'll tell you how it tastes. Good already.
It has like a little, like a bacony smell, doesn't it?
Yeah. I feel like those should be in tacos.
Those should be in tacos. Well, this could be in a taco. Good call. I think this is one of our basic tofu and tempeh. We have a tofu and tempeh tutorial. We'll fly that in here somewhere. So is that stirred up?
Yeah.
Okay, so now, you don't cook this on necessarily, but I want it to get on everything, so we don't have a big bowl here. This is kind of a small bowl, so let's throw it on here. In our directions, we say to remove it from the pan and add the applesauce mixture and stir it till it's well coated. We'll just stir it in the pan.
Oh, that makes it so much easier.
Yeah, we're not making a mess of a whole bunch of things. We saved a couple of pans and pots today. That's called kitchen laundry to me. So what I'm doing here is just stirring in this apple sage flavor.
Ooh.
And there's all these sort of apple sage flavored, smoke hickory ovens things out there. And whenever we see certain flavors being advertised, it's great to try to give it a go in the plant-based world. So this is our effort at
May
that.
I make another comment that the pan Jane is using
was
is
a
called
gift from her.
Caraway pan. It is miraculous.
It's our current new favorite because we've had so many favorites along the way, but then they become less nonstick. This has stuck as being nonstick.
But you have to treat it right.
Yeah, I've got my non-metal, what's this called, a spatula?
Yeah.
All right, let's try this, you guys. Wade, try that.
Oh,
Isn't that,
that's amazing.
that's amazing.
That's amazing.
All right, so
Anybody that thinks you don't like tempeh,
just cook it.
do it this way.
Cooking it makes it less bitter. And so here's a sample of how we might have it. There's so many different ways you can have it. Like Wade said earlier, this could be in the base of a taco,
Wait,
like a soft taco.
Just like this.
You could eat it
Good.
plain with plain Jane and Ann. Or this is using the wild rice we made earlier. We're going to fly in the wild rice recipe, which is how long did that take?
Well, 5 minutes to put it together.
And then you
24
sleep.
hours.
And then you sleep, and that's done. So this is greens and wild rice, and we're going to put just some apple sage tempeh on this. You could put this in a sort of burrito in a pita. You could eat it just like this, for gosh sake.
You can put it, oh my gosh, Jane, you know what a little sprinkle on top of this would be?
The lemon tahini.
Lemon tahini
And we're going to
sauce.
fly in the lemon tahini sauce here. We just did this recently, too, on a video. So we're going to sprinkle a little lemon tahini on there. And, oh, thank you. Just what I was looking for. And this drizzle, 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 yummy, 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 will be just what was needed.
Drizzle on the lettuce. Leave the tempeh whole.
I think the whole thing. All right.
Oh,
Well,
yeah. Ooh.
okay, let's try this. Let's try this. Lemon tahini. Ooh, you have a bite too. So much going on. So much going on. Oh, and jumping out of my mouth. Wow, wow, wow. Wait, I'm going to give you a bite of apple sage, lemon tahini,
Oh man, if I have to.
and yeah, if you have to, and a big piece of lettuce. Oh, Ann took your lettuce away.
Well, no, because it was so big.
So big. Oh, there you go, a little bit of everything.
All right, thank you.
Woo!
Yummy.
Yum!
All right, well, I can't eat that when I'm talking at the same time. So, apple sage pan-fried tempeh cubes is a winner. We did it in the middle of winter. You can tell it's snowy out here because it's sort of a comfort food in ways, and it's just so warm and yummy. So let us know how you're going to use your apple sage tempeh cubes.
Eat them.
Bye.